Okay, here we go on YouTube. Just sort of show this project I'm working on. It's a kind of like it's going to be a template for making like a life simulator type game. You know, where you got to go to work or explore. You know, kind of like the one I was doing in the high rise. I gave up on it because not enough interest. So I thought if I go cutesy, so I'm using the sliding puppet from Media Molecule. I'm going to be adjusting it like that. The head's smaller, the camera zoomed in, so it's also scaled for this puppet. I could have used their cutesy stuff, but I thought no, I'll completely make my own stuff. So at the moment, all these windows they slide open. There are test AIs going outside. I think I'm going to use a I don't know whether to use a tracking system or just have a simple puppetry. All the doors are slide doors. It's basically a door piece, a wall piece, a window piece. At the moment I've got a light, a single light. I've got 3 different floors, wood, tile or stone, and then carpet. I've got a cupboard here, so when you use the cupboard you can change, down on the D-pad will change the bottom part, up on the D-pad changes the top part, and then because I haven't done anything more than that with the puppet yet, but I'm going to sculpt different, like maybe a skirt or short legs or something like that. I'm going to keep it very simplistic and in brackets cutesy. Square interacts with them. The lights are motion censored, so when you go within the area or zoned, now they can all be adjusted, but it works like it is. The window, you can't see through the window. I don't know whether I'll change it or not. I seem to like it the way it is, but we'll see how I go. The door, the little light there just indicates when you're within range, so you can close the door. This puppet here does one of 3 routes. I'm testing it. It'll walk up to here and then walk back, or it'll do the one it's doing now. It walks over there, then it'll run. Go back to there, and then it's got one where it does up. This one here, it crouches and gets around the corner. It's just testing it, see whether that method's viable or not. That one, if it bumps into something like that, it can throw it off. So that's why I'm cautious with using that. I could just use a chip with the puppet. Okay, tracks that chip. Goes okay, go to that location. Go to that location. Use like a waypoint system. So at the moment, I'm just these are all sculpted and painted. I'm not making like the wall is all one piece. I'm not making like the skirt separate and like that. I'm also not being too pedantic about how it fits together. It's looking simplistic. So the cupboard, you can unlock a skin color at the bottom. I've got it on a switch right now. And to get that switch, you would come out here, go up to the top floor. So as you can see, like the floors are just a single sculpt. I'm still working out whether I'm going to make that dual layer, so you can have like a ceiling of different colors. It's easily enough done. If you jump on this, that will then click over and activate a slot. I'm testing the waters with that as well. Come back down again. I can take these bottoms off, and this is kind of how it's going to work with the thing. So it'll be along the lines of if you find a thing around in the world which that button represents, it'll unlock something in the cupboard. And the way that I've got it working is the cupboard in here isn't anything special. All that cupboard does is activates excuse me, is activate a chip. The puppet then runs off and goes, okay, that chip is now active, do its thing. And the actual changing of the outfit is actually in here. So we've got in here, that's standard, pink, blue, and skin color, and top is pink and then skin color. So as you can see here, when that button is pressed, it activates that, which then adds an extra one here. I'm humming and you know, how do I do this? Do I make it so that it's a selector like this? So it's always there, but just deactivate. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't want to make it too complex. I'm trying to keep it really simplistic. And if I make that a like at the moment, all is adding an extra one. So that's not a problem. But if I just say, for example, have another one here, and just say I find this one and not this one, can I add the extra ones? It's like, oh, I don't know. I'm also sitting here looking at, okay, what chips can I use? Like, I could try and use one of these kind of things. But it's like, but then it's going to complicate it. I want to keep it simple. Things like randomizations and stuff like that. Some of them you can actually tell it to turn off certain ports and stuff like that. So if you get, for example, I'm trying to think of an easy example. Can't think of any easy examples. But if you can deactivate just a single port, you can do it with this one here. Like if you go, just say for example, if I tell it that the input to that, and if I turn that off, it doesn't turn it off. But if you could turn that off, like each slot off, then that would be ideal, because you can just tell each slot that it's not to be usable. I could also use this as a way around that, because this here, if you're in, like right now it's in slot 0, and if I change the slot, so if I go to slot 2, just say for example, it will come up slot A, 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever slot it's in, and it'll come into here. I could use that coming out as a possible workaround, but it's like, yeah, again, it's getting complicated. I just wish there was a nice easy way to do that. Now, the method I'm going to use is going to be a visible and not visible type thing. So I'm going to sculpt all the things on the puppet and then just activate and deactivate as you find it and use. That's the run and the sneak. Triggers haven't got anything yet, but it's still usable. And as you can see, I've tried to keep it really minimal, so that hopefully when I go, okay, you can use it, it's like plonk it down, off you go. Just grab a wall, make your own building. Kind of like I did with the other one, but simpler, like way simpler. And if I go to the here, it's a little high right now. I might scale these down if these start getting to be an issue. But as you can see, they're all just clones. So I can scale that one down do that one, and then get that one down one, and then we can go in, test it, and see if it's too far down or not enough or whatever. And that one change seemed to make not much of a difference, and it seems to be okay. So I could, in theory, leave it at that. Thermal wise, don't think it made much of a difference. Yeah, it's at 14 now. Let's revert them. Yeah, see, that didn't make any difference, so there's no point in doing that. Actually, that's fairly low, that's fairly low. I can't do them any lower because of the way they, the way I've done it, it's just really thin. So at certain ranges, it looks like you can see through them. The lights are literally just a cube with a little bit of painting on it. I think what I'm going to do is just tweak the wall and the window and stuff like that, so it's maybe, I don't know, got like a variation. I have the window with the glass panel that you can actually make transparent and one that isn't, and maybe make the slide door. Oh no, I don't know what to do with the slide door yet. I want to keep it a slide door because that's simple. It's because if you look into the X-rays into here, there's no joints in it. Whereas all the puppets have joints, as you can see through the wall just there. They've got all these joints. These are literally just keyframes. A closed keyframe, open keyframe. And that's, like, I'm trying to keep it really simple like that. There's the stuff from the roof. You can actually get up there with a little bit of parkouring. Yeah, I've put barrier blocks. Oops. Barrier blocks. Why could I jump over that? They're supposed to go out the door. There's supposed to be a barrier block there. I must have gotten unlucky and found a hole. If you come around here, the puppet can jump high enough, or it can jump up here. And then you can just test this stuff out. So there's this stone piece, wood, and carpet. That's the center door, as you can see. The door actually clips into the wall. That's why the other ones are off to the side with what do you call it? Blockouts. Yeah, so if I jump here, I hit a barrier. Oh, because that's at the top, I can actually double jump over that. So if I want to get out of bounds, you can actually do that. There's literally nothing out here. The grass, you can't walk on the grass. That those other puppets just floating. But I just thought I'd show this off. I'm not going to make a game out of it, as it's like I was trying to do with the other one, because that's when people don't seem to be interested. So I'm just going to use it as, come on, do a few things, keep it simple, relax, and then I'll release it and we'll see what happens. I don't know how releasing is going to go because Media Molecule and Infinite Dumbness have decided to no longer support servers. So you can't save stuff online after a certain point. So it's like, can I even save it online? So yeah, what I might end up doing is I'll put it up and we'll see. I'll keep a version offline and then put one online, make it remixable. If people want to use it, they can use it. Even if they just use building pieces. It won't be a button, it'll be a collectible or something like that you pick up or something. I don't know yet. But yeah, so the cupboard activates the up and down to it changing the outfit, and it's going to be up, down, left and right to do whatever you want to do. So up might change the top to like a shirt, a dress top, a jacket, something like that. Down will be pants, maybe left to be underwear types, so it'll be top and bottoms, or whatever, and one will be shoes, or I don't know yet, or haircuts, something like that. I might even make a different one for haircuts, where you walk up to a different thing, like a chair or a mirror, you can change your haircuts. Again, keeping it simple. If you're on Dreams, and okay, keep saying if you're on Dreams, and you see one of my creations and you want a version of it, again, don't hesitate, throw me a message, see what I can do. So as you can see, yeah, it just wanders off into the air. It's to test. I'm testing whether it's a viable option to have like you walk around and then have other characters off in the distance. Because I don't know whether it's going to be an open world, but you can use it, make your own open world if you want, or whether it'll be just you're inside a building, you got to do. I don't know. I could even make it a ghost hunter thing. So you go into a randomly selects a floor piece, you say, and you can say, okay, this is the ghost. It does this, this, and this, and you got to use like phasmophobia type thing. It's all the ideas are in there. It's like, but I'm gonna make the bones, release the bones, and then from there I can, if I want to make my own shit, I can. Somebody else wants to make shit, they can. It's like, it's up. So yeah, I'm gonna call it there, guys. Media Molecule, don't shut the servers down. I'm out here. Stay safe, and I'll catch you the next time. See yous.